So the goal here is to help independent insurance agents to grow, become more resourceful, do more with less, and more importantly, increase value. So 5 to 10 years, they could sell for a significant return on their investment. In 2024, independent insurance agents face raising rates and fierce competition. A robust CRM like KEAP with marketing automation is the key to doing more with less. So we're going to explore how this technology empowers agents to streamline operations and exceed customer expectations. There's going to be one of two videos that I'm going to share. The first one's going to be focusing on attracting clients, prospective clients, and it consists of three processes: tracking, nurturing, and converting. Uh, Clients either come in through leads, through referrals, through a website, through social media. So being able to have nurture sequences that can follow up and keep attracting those clients are very important. That is also part of the nurture part of the process, which if a good nurture process is in place, your conversion rate goes up significantly by 15-20% for some, and that could happen for people that have never even heard of your brand or know who you are. Second part is the onboarding experience. That will be on the second video. So the onboarding experience is critical because it gives you as an agent the ability to shine, really prove that you are different than all the other different agencies out there. Be able to make the time or spend some time, but not too much time because a lot of the technology will do the work for you. But at least get to know your client a little bit better, provide them with the resources that they need, the carrier resources. And then, if you do that sooner on in that 10-day process, it's more than likely you're going to get either a couple great referrals as well as a nice Google rating. So for the first video, again, I promise I'm going to show you how an insurance prospect might enter into a process. So like I said, it's going to either come through a landing page, standalone landing page through an agent's website, or even a tag that's applied to someone that just was put into the system. So for this, what we had to do, and if I show you, and I take a few minutes to kind of spell this out. First things first, this part of the process is very time consuming. We get a lot of unqualified leads, a lot of bogus emails. So if we can nail this one down pretty quickly, we're helping these people, these unqualified people, to disqualify themselves, and that's exactly what this part of the process does. After we do that, we want to put together, once they've given us a good email and a phone number, we want to basically, send them an email that lets them know that, okay, here we are, we're ready to chat with you. We need more information before we go any further. And then, the next steps in that process, being able to set up a task. If I show you this over here. So, after making a phone call or sending out an email, first things first, what were the elements afterwards? What was the result of that phone call? And what I've done is I've set up specific emails or processes based upon the outcome of that phone call. So if somebody scheduled a meeting, there's a process for that. So we don't really have a process. We don't want to go any further into that. I mean, I could add something into that, like an actual follow-up, but schedule a meeting kind of holds off. If there's no answer, we want to make sure that they go into a connect sequence. We want to show them who we are. We want to send them an email like every day or every couple days. And in that email, we probably want to show some kind of short video or why we're a great company and why they really need to take a closer look at Ohio Arc Insurance and our carriers. If someone in insurance, it's very straightforward, very simple. You get someone on the phone and you had them on the phone, especially the value that we drive, we're most likely going to get a quote, right? So if we get a quote, if we get an opportunity to quote, we're most likely going to close that same day. So there's a quoted and closed process going on right there, which results in closing and then moving that opportunity into a close win situation, which then sets the stage for the onboarding process, which will be in the second video. If someone gets a quote, but we don't hear back from them, we want to make sure that we have a process that is, we're keeping them in front of us for at least 4 or 5 days. A good percent of people will not respond back. I'd say about 50%, but being able to set and put in play a nurture sequence that kind of keeps that quoted person in front of you does a great job. So I think I went a little bit over my time. I just wanted to give you an idea of what what a sequence would look like for an insurance prospect, and then this will set up next steps for the second video, which I will show you once a client closes, what is the next step in terms of onboarding.